One of the most important questions when buying a car in Germany is this: where should I buy it and from whom? From a private seller or from a dealer? There are significant differences between the two. In this video, I clearly explain the differences, advantages and risks of buying a car in Germany from a dealer, Händler, versus a private seller. Germany has a huge car market. It's a country we can easily call the homeland of automobiles. That means there are many alternatives. However, where and how you buy a car is extremely important. Warranty rights, future repair costs, and your legal protection all depend on this decision. So choosing where you buy the car is just as important as which car you buy. The first option is buying a car from a dealer, meaning a commercial seller. As I explained in my previous video, how to buy a car online in Germany, autohero.com, you can choose online car dealers. You can also find dealers on platforms like mobil.de or Autoscout24. Or visit local dealerships in your area. Many dealerships have multi-language speaking staff, so language is often not a big issue. So what are the advantages of buying from a dealer? There is a legal warranty, Gewährleistung, usually around 12 months. This can be discussed and clarified before purchase, and in many cases extended for an additional fee. The sale is invoiced and fully documented. Since car sales are routine for dealers, paperwork is usually properly handled. Consumer protection is stronger. German courts generally protect buyers more when the seller is a commercial business. Dealers may offer financing, trade-in options, and insurance support. Most vehicles are pre-checked before being offered for sale. So what are the disadvantages of buying from a dealer? Prices are usually higher compared to private sellers. Negotiation options are very limited. If a problem occurs and you need to use the warranty, disputes are common. Dealers often try hard to classify issues as outside warranty. So when should you choose a dealer? If you don't understand cars at all. If you've only recently moved to Germany. If you don't like taking risks. Now let's look at the other option, private sellers. Buying from regular people like you and me. You might find these cars through friends or family on mobil.de or Autoscout24, or very commonly on Facebook Marketplace and Kleinanzeigen.de. What are the advantages? Cars are generally cheaper than dealer vehicles. Even if the initial price is high, private sellers often reduce it over time. Negotiation is much more common. You may find very well-maintained single-owner vehicles directly from the owner. However, private buying has serious disadvantages. There is no warranty. You must carefully inspect everything before purchasing. If a problem appears after the sale, there is usually no one to hold responsible. All information depends on the seller's honesty. Your legal rights are very limited because this is a private sale between two individuals. So when should you choose a private seller? If you understand cars, if you plan to get an independent inspection, if price is your top priority. We've now covered both options with their pros and cons. The biggest difference, in my opinion, is responsibility. When you buy from a dealer, the dealer remains legally responsible for incorrect information. If a car is sold as accident-free and later turns out to be accident damaged, the dealer cannot simply say, "Not my problem," without legal consequences. In private sales, this responsibility largely does not exist. Once you buy the car, claiming your rights becomes much more difficult. To summarize, if you want safety, dealer. If you want a lower price, private seller. If you're a new driver, dealer. If you want inspection and negotiation, private seller. If you don't want risk, dealer. No matter which option you choose, always do the following. Take a long test drive. Get an inspection from TÜV, DEKRA or ADAC. Check all documents carefully. Make sure the sales contract is written and detailed. These steps protect you whether you buy from a dealer or a private seller. Now you have a clear understanding of both options. Before deciding where to buy your car, make sure you know these differences. The right information can save you thousands of euros. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.